are you guys taking, this quarantine opportunity, I guess, for lack of a better term, to communicate with artists and even planning for the future? Are you just sitting back and waiting to see what happens, or just like you were saying, like writing? Because if you don't have like 3 or 4 albums ready by the time it's all said and done, I have to question your integrity as artists.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I might
I've
have only
definitely
two.
been writing a lot, um, but it's just because I have so much time to do that right now. Um, well, I guess like for Gemma, a little before this happened, we started to like Eric put a bunch of tracks to share with us, um, with Ethan and Alejandro as well. But we've been starting to like virtually collaborate and like listen to things, and I'll add vocals onto some other things and kind of just like throw different songs into the mix. Um, so we've been doing more of that, but everyone has like the way I write is not very focused. um, but I'll kind of just like do quick brainstorms over things and then not listen to it for a little bit. So that's the point I'm at with the new stuff.
I
Yeah,
mean, out.
same. Yeah.
No, go ahead, Eric.
Oh, yeah, I'm also, as I mentioned before, a little unfocused. I mean, I sort of go all in on whatever I'm doing. I'll get really uh I guess focused on one thing, and then that sort of makes the other things suffer. So I've gotten caught up in like sort of sonic stuff of trying to like make weird new sounds, and that makes like songwriting sort of suffer when you get caught up in that stuff. So trying not to fall in that rabbit hole too much, but
Mhm.
as I say, it's hard to switch what I'm doing. I struggle with that, but yeah. And in terms of sort of I guess other artists, I mean, it is sort of a unique time to talk to other people and collaborate on whatever. I have a friend who does sort of modular synthesis on his computer, and we're sharing like patches, which
Cool.
almost the nerdiest thing you can do, but uh, it's pretty fun. And I know, Felicia, you're doing like 15-second
I have really,
collaboration.
I didn't expect, so I'm doing a 15-second collaboration project. Um, and I really just tweeted about it and said, if you send me 15 seconds worth of like an instrumental track or a chord progression or anything, I'll sing over it, whatever it is, and send it back to you. Um, and I didn't expect for so many people to get back to me, but I think I have 62 tracks right now.
Wow.
Um,
What are you
so
gonna do with them?
over 50 people have just like gotten in touch with me somehow on either through like Twitter, Instagram, or email. I haven't thought about what I want to do with them next. Um, I I'm challenging myself to work on 20 of them. I don't want to work on 62 tracks. um, but I've completed 12 by now, and I just have them in like this giant playlist, and I rifle through the playlist. And yeah, I mean, I think it's more about seeing what's possible with like, it doesn't even have to be a total stranger, but a lot of people like tend to overthink collaboration. Um, and I think like right now is a good time since we're all stuck at home, like musicians especially losing work. Um, I don't know. I'm kind of prioritizing like not putting a lot of pressure on myself to be focused and like produce some produce bodies of work right now while I'm home. Um, I feel like it's like pretty common to for creatives to be like, oh, like I have this time, so I have to do all of this stuff, and like I have to share, and I don't think musicians like owe anybody entertainment or like expression of their pain right now, or like what they're going through.
Mm-hmm.
But the bright side is that you can just like work on something you might have never even like, you know, you might have never even expected just by like emailing someone you hardly know and being like, here's a short little thing, like maybe you can write over it and maybe we'll turn into a song, or maybe we'll never talk about it again. It doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.